Hey everyone, and welcome back. So, have a news update because we finally got those Scream Factory announcements for September. Now, they are a little bit different than I originally thought, but actually, the more I thought about it, I think some of the rumored titles I've been hearing about actually make a lot more sense if they're going to be in October. But a couple of other rumors have definitely come to be true. So, yeah, let's just dive right in. Got Scream Factory titles as well as Shout Factory titles. I know it's the same company, but it's technically two different labels, sort of. So some Blu-ray titles as well as some 4K titles. Now, first up, I'm going to do the Shout Factory Blu-ray box set. It actually looks to be pretty cool. It's the Irwin Allen Master of Disaster collection. It's a mix of some of Irwin Allen's theatrical films as well as some of his made-for-TV films. It's a 7-film set, and each film is getting a new 2K scan from their inner positives. And I'll run through the films real quick. So first up, we have Flood from 1976. Fire from 1977, Hanging by a Thread from 1979, Beyond the Poseidon Adventure from 1979, When Time Ran Out from 1980, The Night the Bridge Fell Down from 1980 as well, and then finally Cave In from 1983. And Irwin Allen was a master of the sort of disaster flick, and he was also a master of handling, especially back in the day, dealing with like miniatures and things like that. Now, any further details as far as extras and things like that go will be announced at a later date, but it is slated for September 12th. Retails for $129.98. It is up for pre-order right now at the Shout Factory website, and if it is up for pre-order at Amazon, as I always do, I'll link to it in the description below. We do have one 4K title from Shout Factory, but I'm actually going to come back to that one just because I'm still waiting on some details. I'm hoping maybe if I delay it, even by a few more minutes, I can find out. So next up, let's move on to the Shout Factory Blu-ray titles. So first up, coming September 12th as well, is the movie The Pack from 1977, getting a Region A locked Blu-ray. I believe all the Blu-rays in any of these announcements are going to be Region A locked. Again, details for that one will be released down the line. Retails for $32.98. Next Blu-ray slated for September 19th is the movie Lost Soul, starring Winona Ryder, and that's directed by Janusz Kaminski, I believe I'm pronouncing his name right, who is probably best known because he's been Steven Spielberg's cinematographer, I believe, on every film since Schindler's List, actually, if I believe so. And this is one of the few times he ventured off on his own to direct something. Retails for $32.98. Further details will be released down the line, as well as details on the transfer. But it does have, I think these are ported over maybe from the DVD release, but it does have a commentary with Janusz Kaminski as well as director of photography Mauro Fiore. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Deleted scenes with optional commentary as well as the theatrical trailer. And the next Blu-ray release is actually one I'm really excited about. Coming September 5th is the movie My Demon Lover from 1987. It's finally getting a release. I don't even think this actually even ever got a DVD release. I don't think it's been on video since VHS. Retails for $32.98. Obviously, any additional details will be released down the line. But this one is actually one I'm excited about. Not that it's any lost classic, but it's always a film that I saw as a kid. I really liked it because it was kind of a, it's a fun like horror comedy. And the fact that it never got released on DVD or Blu-ray before, it's kind of a shame. But so it's nice that it's actually finally getting a release. And I think that's it for the Blu-ray. So we move on to the 4K releases. So first up is a 4K release of the movie The Lost City of Z from 2016. That will be a 4K and Blu-ray release. Obviously, the Blu-ray will be Region A locked. Again, further details will be released down the line. Slated for September 19th and retails for $39.98. And the next two are 4K upgrade releases, but they're actually good ones. So first up is a 4K release of Night of the Comet. Coming September 5th, retails for $39.98. As a new 4K scan from the original camera negative, and so it will be a 4K and a Blu-ray set. The included Blu-ray will also have the new transfer on it, but it does port over all of the extras from their original release. And that, if I remember correctly, I think that was actually even one of their early releases too. So it's got all the commentary tracks as well as all the interviews and the trailer and the still galleries. And that one will have two options. Obviously, there'll be the regular release, which you can pretty much order from anywhere. Obviously, if you get it from Shout Factory directly, you do get a sort of mini poster of the one sheet, which I love. But another option, which is a Shout Factory store exclusive, is you can get one with an additional slipcover and poster of this this newer artwork. And that retails for $39.98 as well. So actually, if you're going to order it from Shout Factory, you might as well go with the one that comes with the alternate slipcover. But I'm glad this is getting a 4K release, because again, this is one of their earlier ones, and I think, if I remember correctly, that was their early release was one that I don't believe it even had a new transfer on it. I think that was an existing HD transfer. So yeah, definitely an exciting one to get an upgrade. The next one, which is a fantastic 4K upgrade, at least in my opinion, is one, and I'm actually really relieved when I was reading over this one. Coming September 12th is a new 4K upgrade release of My Bloody Valentine, the original My Bloody Valentine. And the thing I was a little bit concerned about, and very much relieved, I think other people were as well, is like, because based on some of their previous 4K releases, which version was going to be in 4K? Was it going to be the theatrical cut or the uncut version? Thankfully, it will be the uncut version. I mean, I know some of the uncut footage, probably, you'll see a little drop in quality during those moments. But again, I'm okay with that because I wanted the uncut version, because that's the version the director wants as well. And this is going to be a 3-disc set. So they'll have a 4K disc with the uncut version, as well as the audio commentary with the director. And the other 2 discs will be Blu-rays. The first one will have the uncut version as well, and the other disc will have the I can't even talk. The theatrical cut. Now, it looks like the theatrical cut will actually be possibly, I think, the older transfer, but the uncut version on the Blu-ray will have the new transfer on it. It looks like it ports over all of the extras from before, all the commentary tracks, the 35th anniversary cast reunion panel, all the interviews. I mean, this thing is just loaded. The trailers, the radio spots, the TV spots. It's all here. Again, slated for September 12th. Retails for $44.98. But there are some bundle options at the Shout Factory website. So this is interesting. There's one version that's basically just of the movie that you can get. It doesn't even come with a poster, it looks like. So if you're not going to get anything else, you might as well kind of order it from somewhere else. And if it is up for Amazon, I will again link to that below. Or you can get a version which is exclusive to the website. I think all these bundles are exclusive to the website. You get one that does come with a 18x24 reprint of the original one sheet, as well as one of those prism cards. I guess that's their new thing. Retails for $44.98. Also available, again, as an exclusive for $105.97, but it's up for pre-order for $99.99. So a little bit of a jump. Is one, because it comes with a movie, comes with a poster, comes with a prism card, but also comes with those Gutter Garbs pin sets. And the pin set is actually in a heart shape, which is actually kind of nice. And then there's one more bundle beyond that, which, retails for $145.97, up for pre-order for $139.99. Again, exclusive, kind of similar to their Creepshow set, and Nightbreed, I think, also comes with a movie, the poster reproduction, the prism card, the pins, and also a lobby card recreation, which is cool. As I mentioned during my Creepshow set, they actually the Creepshow ones were a lot nicer than I was expecting. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but they're actually very well done. They're printed on very thick stock. So again, that's another option. All these are slated for September 12th. All of them are up for pre-order right now. And yeah, definitely excited to get My Bloody Valentine in 4K. And it's obviously you kind of wonder well, why not wait until closer to Valentine's Day? But actually, I'm kind of happy we're getting it early, because I think was it the Steelbook or something that came out, I think, closer to Valentine's Day, and even then I think it kind of shipped right after Valentine's Day. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. I can't remember. But either way, I'm glad it is coming out. Just need to decide which version I'm going to get. And then finally, coming September 26th is a 4K release of Oliver Stone's Natural Born Killers under the Shout Select line. Kind of surprised it's not Scream Factory, but anyway, doesn't matter. Now, this is the one I was kind of waiting on. I've been constantly checking because there are a couple questions as far as which cut is going to be included. Now, it is going to be a 3-disc set. It does list both running times for the theatrical cut as well as the director's cut, but they have not officially announced, at least as of this recording, which cut is going to be in 4K. Will it have both cuts in 4K? Not sure yet, since a lot of those details are not going to be announced. A lot of details for it are not going to be announced until down the line, but usually they at least will say something about the transfer or the cut included if there's questions about it. I'm hoping the director's cut is in 4K, but if I had to make a guess, it's probably going to only be the theatrical cut. But I do hope I'm wrong. So if during the editing process there is something that comes up, I'll just put something down here. So if it is the director's cut in 4K, awesome. If it's the theatrical cut, okay, fine. If it's both cuts in 4K, awesome, awesome. It's a win-win. But we'll see. If nothing does get announced by the time this video goes up, when I do hear something, I'll at least pin it in a comment below. And I can't remember, did I say it's coming September 26th? It's coming September 26th, retails for $44.98. I believe it is up for pre-order on Amazon, or if you get it directly from Shout Factory, you do get a reprint of the poster, which is on the cover. And again, details on this one, and pretty much actually on most of these releases, will be announced down the line. So that's it for the September titles. Now, there obviously were other ones that have been rumored, which obviously looks like it's going to be part of their October lineup. Obviously, two big ones that make more sense to actually come out in October would be the Night of the Demons 4K, as well as Pumpkinhead 4K, which I believe I did forget to mention in my last video. So I do appreciate you guys who reminded me of that. That was the other 4K rumor. And again, it makes sense if those two do actually come out in October. And then we still have the Blob remake as a possible 4K release. Now, whether or not that's an October title or not, not sure. Because actually unlike the other two, which make more sense to come out in October, the Blob remake, honestly, that could kind of come out at any time. That may even be like a November title or something. But we'll see. Obviously, the October titles will be announced next month. And also at the end of this month, we'll also get Arrow's October titles. So definitely a lot of interesting things to look forward to, or some possibilities anyway. So if you have any questions, definitely let me know. And let me know your thoughts on any of these announcements. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.